Good morning. You're welcome once again to Pen Pal Academy. It's another week of learning, it's another week of excitement. And in today's class, we'll be learning creation versus creativity. So we are Christians, yes, that we know the story of creation. Okay, even if you are not a Christian, yes, you must have heard the story of creation, how God created the whole earth. So we are not just learning creation, we are also learning your own creativity. You should not just know that God is a creator. What are you also doing to be creative? That is what we are learning today. Come straight, let's dive in. Now, today we are going to learn how God created the world. You should be excited, and how it teaches us to use our creativity. Just like God made the heavens and the earth, you too can make beautiful things with your mind and with your heart. And that is why I decided that no, these children cannot just be at home for 4 full months creating nothing. And in this week, you'll be doing a lot of artworks, you'll be doing a lot of drawings and all of that. So get ready, get your pencils ready for the week, get your crayons ready for the week, get your all hands will be on deck. You must be creative. Now, Genesis chapter 1 verse 1, that's more like our memory verse. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. God created the heavens and the earth. Now, this is to tell you that God is the first artist and designer. I know some of us can draw, some of us like painting and all of that. But this is telling you that God is the first artist and designer. And whatever he does, he also wants people to do likewise. Every flower, every star, every bird you see was God's idea. That same creative ability lies inside you. It is inside of you. It is in you. That same creative ability lives inside of you. It is in you. So therefore, rise up and be creative. Now, look at what God did. He had 7 days. How many days did God use to create? He used 7 days. He used 6 days to create all what he needed to create. And on the seventh day, he rested. Just follow on. For day one, what did he create? Day one, God made light. He did not just make light. He made light, and then without light, you know that without light we cannot see. Without light we cannot see. So imagine there was no sunlight. Imagine that there was no sunlight. Miss Peace will not even know when she should wake up in the morning to do her classes. You yourself, you will not even know what to do at the particular time because no light. Now listen, God made light, and without light we can't see. God made light, without light we cannot see. Creativity also begins with what? With bright ideas. What's God telling you? So he made the light because you need to see. And then that action of God is telling us that creativity begins with what? Bright ideas. So if you don't have an idea, if you don't have a bright idea, you cannot be creative. So he created light for a brighter idea. Now, day two, God made the sky and separated the water. You know, the earth was filled with water. So he made the sky, and then he separated the water. He separated the water from the land. This shows order and planning. Plan your day. Plan your day. keep your activities in check. This shows what? Order and planning. In day 3, our God made land, He made plants and trees. He made the land, He made plants and trees. He gave us food and beauty. God gave us food and beauty. Most of what we eat, I know some of you say, where is the food in land? Where is the food in plant? Where is the food in trees? Now, without the land, will the farmers be able to plant crops? Without plants, can we get our leaves for food? Do you get it? And without the trees, we cannot get fruit. So He gave us food and beauty. And some of those plants now, beauty there is what they use to beautify our environment. Let's continue. When we are creative, we also bring order and beauty into the world. Just like you are doing, you are making your world go round. When I see your beautiful images you created yourself, when I see you do your tasks. So if you are here and you know that I give a task and you don't do it, you're not making the world go round. You're not making the world beautiful. The more you do, the more you are creative, the more the world is beautiful. Step by step, your ideas can grow. If you don't start anything, nothing is going to keep you going. There is nothing that will keep growing. There is nothing that will keep growing. There is nothing that will keep growing. Let your ideas keep evolving. Don't stay in one place. Keep thinking, keep thinking creatively. Now in day 4, the sun, the moon and the stars was what He created. He did not just do that, He also decorated the sky. And that is why you see most of the time I just walk along the road and then I admire the clouds. The sun, the moon and stars were created by God. What are you doing using your hands to do? What are you doing with your hands? The sun, the moon and the stars were created by God. Day 5, He created the birds and sea creatures. He created our birds, the pigeons, the duck, all of those things you see now. He created them. He also created what? The sea creatures, the fishes. Sorry about that. He created the fishes, He created the dolphins and all of those things. What are you doing with your hands? What are you doing? He filled the world with sounds and movement. The bird started making sounds and all of that. You know your chicken, they make that sound. Cocorocco! The birds, all of them, they started making sound. They started making sound, and that's to tell you that God created sound and movement. Now day 6, what did He create? You can see that God was never idle on any day. He created something. Some of you let your day pass without doing something meaningful. In day 6, land, animals and people was what God created. God created land animals and He created people. He made us special in His own image. And as we all know, the first person God created was Adam. So He created humans in their own image. Now say this to yourself: I am beautifully and wonderfully made. Beautiful. Now we'll say it again, but this time we are going to personalize it. I, Miss Peace, is beautifully and wonderfully made. So you won't say Miss Peace, you can say I, David, is beautifully and wonderfully made, or I, Gideon, is beautifully and wonderfully made. I've said it for myself, so you say it for yourself. Now I'm saying it again. I, Miss Peace, am beautifully and wonderfully made. Thank you, beautiful. Now, what are we learning there? Creativity means making variety and uniqueness. You making something different, making it unique. And then what? Uniqueness. No two stars or people are the same. No two stars or people are the same. Because somebody is doing this does not mean you should do the same thing. You can do the same thing the person is doing in a unique way. Look at it. The way you do creative writing in your school is not the same way I brought creative writing to you, and some of you did this creative writing happily without a burden that you are even doing creative writing. What can you do differently? And that is what makes you unique. Develop that thing you can do differently. Your friend can draw. What can you do to make that drawing better? Is it that you are not going to just color the normal way? Is it that you will sit and cut pieces of paper, pieces of colored cardboard, pieces of biscuit wrapper, gum it on it to make it beautiful and different from the normal crayon? What can you do differently? That is what God seeks from you. You can see that in 6 days straight, it worked. What happened on day 7? So on day 7, God rested. He rested not because he was tired, but because he looked at his work and he admired his work. When you create, this is telling us that when you create, take time to pause and enjoy your work. Rest helps us to think or even make small ideas. So you take a deep breath and say, thank you God for creativity. And how has Miss Fit been able to do that? Now you work from Monday, on Tuesday you work even till Friday, and then Miss Fit tells you on Saturday come for online classes. And what does she do on Sunday? On Sunday you will not even hear from her. She is saying rest. You have worked from Monday, you've worked till Saturday, so take out time to rest on Sunday. That is what she's telling you. So Miss Peace has been able to do that in her own class. How much more you? When you work all day, you need to take out time to rest. Now, to draw the line, creativity is not just drawing, it is anything new it is anything new you make with your mind. Creativity is anything new you make with your mind. This is not just drawing. You can see art, drawing, painting and dancing. They are creativity. Writing stories, songs and poems. You can see that we are being creative. That's creative writing. Not just how write about yourself. And then we have building. Legos, building craft, building designs. We also have um problem solving skills, new ways to learn how to help others. And then being creative is one way we show we are made in God's image. If you are not creative, it means that it was not God that created you. Because if God actually created you, you will do as he is doing and you will be creative. And that takes us to our assignment. You are either going to do any of these 3 and send them to me. Now, go to your comment section now. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please, I don't need to sing it again. Please subscribe to this channel. And then if you have not subscribed, yes, please subscribe. And please type in the comment section and telling me that you are beautifully and wonderfully made. And then you have to either do any of this: draw your favorite part of creation, write a short poem or story about what God made, build something, maybe probably with paper, blocks or toys. Now you are going to snap any of these ones you did. I'm asking you for only one. Any of what you did. If you are drawing, ensure you color or you do a collage. Don't send a plain drawing to me. So you ensure you do what? You do a coloring or a collage. Now draw your favorite part of creation. Write a story or poem about what God made. Build something using paper, blocks or toys. Now once you do that, you know how to send to me, right? Yes, you send it to me on my WhatsApp, but in the comment section, your task is to go now and write down in the comment section that you are beautifully and wonderfully made. I want to see that in the comment section. Now say this together with me. Say it loudly. That's in the beginning, yes, God created the heavens and the earth. Wonderful. Clap for yourselves. Now, this verse reminds us that God is the creator and he gave us the gifts of creativity too. So don't stay idle. My time is fast spent. Now, God created the world with love, beauty, and order. You too can create wonderful things. Each time you draw, sing, build or solve problems, you are showing God's creativity inside you. Now we are going to quickly make a short prayer to round up. Lord, thank you for making us creative like you. Say it, Lord, thank you for making us creative like you. Help us to use our creativity to bless others. Help us to use our creativity to bless others. Thank you for watching this with me. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining class. Now, please do not forget to write in the comment section. Do not forget these things. Write it in the comment section that you are beautifully and wonderfully made. Then also do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Subscribe and like, and possibly you can share. Then you should also remember to do your tax. At the end of this summer, certificate of participation will be given to only those that participated. Certificate of participation would only be given to only those that have been doing their tax. So when you send me a message, I will just have to check. I don't delete my message. I don't do disappearing messages. I will check, okay, you've been delivering, and then from there I'll know those that I will give certificate. But if you don't do my task, you don't send your assignment to me, no certificate for you. So because you have to be creative, keep the creativity on at its peak. We are not slowing down. So bye for now. I'm waiting to get your amazing and beautiful drawings, stories, or poem, or probably whatever you are going to build or innovate. I'm waiting for it. Catch you on this same station on Wednesday. Bye.